Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back again after quite a little break, and this time it was an actual excuse. I've been moving houses, so it took quite a while, but I am finally set up in my new house and I can get back to the videos. So I had an accident, and while recording this video live, I forgot to turn on the mic. So now I am recording a voiceover, so it'll have to do. So as you can see here, I have received nail mail from the Manicure company. I have bought this myself, and I'm going to swatch it and review it for you and just show you what it's all about. So this is an autumn collection, and you will see now the box that the autumn collection came in, which is absolutely gorgeous. So this is it, and look how pretty that is. I just can't contain myself. The collection is called Deco Decadence, and the box itself just reminds me of very fancy chocolates. And every time I look at it, I wish it was chocolates. So it comes with 6 colours. This is their gel polish range, and it comes with the 6 colours. You can see it on the back of the box, and they have some funky names to them. But it has 1 glitter, 1 flat colour, and 4 shimmer metallic-y kind of finish colours. And I will show you the swatches now. There are the swatches that came with the collection. Now I had to paint them on myself, but the swatch disc, stick, I don't know, chart, whatever you want to call it, that came with the box, with the collection. So I already swatched this previously, as I have had this collection for about a week. So I wanted to swatch it for my clients, and this time around I am showing you my nails there because I will be swatching all the colours on my own nails for you to see. I will only be doing the 4 nails because you don't really see the thumb in the camera. So yes, I will be swatching them on my own nails for you to get a better idea of how they look on an actual hand. So here are all the colours, and I will start off by showing you the box itself and then what's inside the box and how the gel polish come. And you can see all the names of the gel polish that are included, and the names are Rococo, don't really know how to pronounce that one, Calamander, Nouveau, Rhythmic Motive, Crushed Velvet, and Panache. They're all absolutely gorgeous autumn winter colours. And this is what it looks like when you open up the box. Each box has the colour on top of it, which I find absolutely amazing. So this is their fancy little packaging for the individual little boxes. I was about to say packages. Love that word. So this is what they look like, and the design of the autumn collection for the box is unique. You can see the colour sticker on the front of it and on the top, which is great for when you're storing them, because I like to store mine in their boxes. It just fits better and everything. So their usual normal design for their gel polish boxes are actually black. So that is the original design for their boxes. But with the Autumn Deco Decadence collection, they decided to do it up a bit, make it more exclusive as it is a collection. So that is what it looks like. And now when you open the box, this is what the gel polish bottle looks like. This is an 8mm gel polish that cures both in a UV and LED lamp. And it is great because what I like about these, whether you want to keep them in the box or whether you want to just have the bottles stored, you can see the colour of the gel polish swatch in the cap. I find this such an amazing idea. A couple of companies out there do this now, but I feel like all companies have to do it because when they're sitting in a drawer, you don't have to keep picking up the polishes and looking for the name or the colour of the number. Colour of the number. Number of the colour. You can straight away see it from the top. Once again, I prefer to keep it in the boxes because it looks a bit more fancier and put together. That's only my own preference. So that is what the bottle looks like, what the package looks like of the individual gel polishes. And you can see that it still has the number and colour on the bottom of the gel polish. So while swatching the colours on my actual nails, I will be using a peel off base coat. This is by NYC. This is just a standard nail polish peel off base coat. And this is just going to help me with removing and applying gel polish because I am doing this all in one sitting. So it'll just save me the time of filing off the gel polish. And I find this great, like for any nail techs who like to switch out the colours on regular basis. This is a lifesaver because you can just peel the gel polish off. I apply this over a top coated acrylic, and right now I'm not being that careful with applying it, but this is just for the purpose of actual colour swatching. I'm not trying to be too careful. But anyway, getting back to it, the peel off base coat lasted me the longest was 2 weeks. So with people who like to switch it out on regular basis and maybe only like a week out of the nails, like I would get sick of the colour after a week. This is a great solution. I would definitely recommend it. It's so easy and it's so much fun peeling it off. I just can't explain it. Like, it's such an amazing feeling. So I'm going to let this air dry. It takes a couple of minutes to air dry. And once that is dry, I will come back and start swatching. So while my nails are still drying a tiny bit, I am going to show you the first colour that I'm going to use, which is Rococo. Still don't know how to pronounce it, but this is a gorgeous champagne metallic pearlized colour. It is absolutely fabulous. The finish on it, it's like a gold, champagne gold colour. It will go with everything. It's a lovely, just basic standard kind of like colour that is not too eye-catching. So that is going to be the first one I'm going to swatch, and I am just getting a little hand rest for me because with this new camera angle that I'm actually filming at, um, my coordination is all over the place and my fingers were just not listening to me and not staying still. So I'm just getting a little hand rest, finger rest thing, and I'm just using a tub of acrylic. So these gel polishes, even though they are 8 ml bottles, that's all you need. They are so pigmented and the consistency is quite thick, but it's so nice. The color, you can achieve a full coverage with 1 to 2 coats. I always go for 2 thin coats. There is rarely a time where you will need 3, maybe for a very light pastel kind of color. But even with that, the white and the black, you only need 2 coats. So I'm just applying it thinly there. Once again, I'm not worrying too much about my application because I have 6 gel polishes to get through, and I'm just showing you this for the purpose of a swatch and to see how the colour looks on a hand, on a nail, because sometimes it's quite hard to judge it on a swatch stick. So at least this way you'll be able to see it better. So I'm just going to continue swatching these, then I am going to cure it for 30 seconds in my LED lamp. I have a 48-watt lamp, and 30 seconds is plenty of time, and I will show you that in a second. So I have cured the first layer and I have done only 30 seconds, and you can see it is completely cured through and the coverage is still amazing. I've done a thin layer as you saw, and now I am going to get ready to do a second layer. I'm going to let you just watch this through and I'll be back once it is cured, top coated and completely finished. So that is it, top coated and completely cured. That was 2 coats, and just look at that coverage, look at the colour. I am absolutely obsessed. So this is like a golden champagne cream coloured polish, and that like metallic-y pearlized streak that is going throughout the whole nail, I'm just absolutely in love. And you can see that with the colour, the swatch that is at the top of the lid is completely true to colour, and it's great when it is completely true to colour because you know exactly what you're going to get. So now I am going to remove these and I'll show you how to remove them and then move on. So here I have just picked up a cuticle pusher and I'm going to use this to remove the gel polish. I mean, You can use whatever you want, but I just find it quite effective to get a little corner going, and that is the most important thing. You just find a little corner where it starts lifting and the rest will just peel off. So I'm not putting much force to this at all. I'm not hurting myself. I'm not damaging the acrylic underneath. I'm just trying to catch that little corner and get myself a little pulley tab. And there you can see I was able to find where it's lifting the easiest and just work that cuticle pusher around and get most of it off. And it doesn't happen in one go, but it is so satisfying to peel it off. Like, I would do that all day if I could. So I got quite enjoyment out of this video. And you can see I just keep lifting the gel polish a little bit and just peeling it off. And there you go. As you can see, the top coat underneath is still intact, it's still very shiny. It did not ruin it, and I could wear that acrylic now as a set, which I usually do. So now I am going to move on to the next colour. So moving on to the next colour, I am going to swatch Calamander, and this colour is like a deep burgundy chocolatey brown base, and it has nearly like a very fine slightly gold shimmer going through it. It is absolutely amazing. This is one of my most favourite colours out of this collection, even though I love them all, but this is just a fabulous colour. So now I'm going to get through the swatching, and I'm just going to fast forward the swatching just so you can see how it is being applied, but you already know kind of like the gist of it, so I'm just going to fast forward. And that is the coverage of Calamander just with one coat. As I told you, the pigmentation and the consistency of this gel polish, of the whole Manicure Company gel polish, is absolutely amazing. And while I was recording, I just realised that my lighting on the camera was down, so I turned the lighting back up so you can actually see the colour now. And this is after 2 coats of Calamander, and you can see those gorgeous brownish tones going through the colour, with that slight gold sparkle shimmer going through it. And you can see the comparison, it matches perfectly. So let's hope now with the lighting it is much better. So now I am going back into the next swatch, and this is actually called Nouveau, and it is like a very deep purpley base, like slightly maybe gunmetal purple base with a pink shimmer going through it. It is absolutely amazing. I have to say this is my most favourite one out of the whole collection. And this is the coverage for Nouveau after only one coat. So you can see how pigmented it is. And I'm going to keep saying that for every colour because the Manicure company gel polishes are so pigmented. I am absolutely obsessed. And this is Nouveau, completely cured and top coated, and this is 2 coats of the colour. So you can see that purple pink shimmer running through it. I'm so lost for my words. I'm so sorry because I was already after talking through this whole video as I was reviewing it, and now I have to just say it all again. So I'm a bit thrown off, but bear with me. So that is Nouveau. So moving on to the 4th colour in the collection, this is a glitter, and this is called Rhythmic Motive, and this is a gold glitter, but the base of it is like a dark gunmetal base. That's the only way I can explain it. So it's not your bright gold. It is a bit toned down, but it's still very glittery, very gold. And this colour goes perfect with all the other gel polishes in the collection. So there is after only one coat, and now I'll do the second one, top coat it and get back. So there you can see Rhythmic Motive after 2 coats, and you can really see that gunmetal dark black, I don't know what base it is, but you can really see that coming through. And I just moved that out of the way so you can see better. You can still see the amazing amount of sparkle that it has and the glitter, and I just love this. This is going to be gorgeous for Christmas and all the autumn colours. So this is second last colour, and this is called Crushed Velvet. It is like the first colour I showed you, Rococo. It is the same finish to it, but this has a green base. I mean, it's a shade of a green. I don't know exactly what, but this colour is just beautiful on the nail. I was a bit iffy at the start when I seen swatches of it being released, but have to say it is fabulous. And that is crushed velvet after only one coat. And you can see there's a few parts where you can still see the cover peach acrylic popping through, but overall the coverage is still amazing. And that is crushed velvet with two coats and top coated, and I just love the finish of it. It has such a unique finish due to that metallic-y, pearly effect to it, and overall it's just a gorgeous colour. So now, last but definitely not least, is the colour Panache. This is a very deep, dark mustard colour, which is a flat colour. This is the only gel polish in the whole collection that is a flat colour that doesn't have any glitter, shimmer, sparkle, any of that. So this is what it looks like. It actually is so nice in person. It is a very, very deep mustard colour, and it just looks fab. So that is Panache after just one coat, and it covered it amazingly. And there we go. That is two coats of Panache, cured and top coated, and have to say again, it looks fantastic. It is so true to colour to the swatches in the bottles. I'm just amazed at the whole collection. They haven't failed yet again. It is absolutely amazing. So there we go, guys. That was the whole swatch of the new Deco Decadence Autumn Collection by the Manicure Company. I had so much fun doing this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and press that little notification bell right beside the subscribe button to get notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any suggestions, anything at all, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will see you again. Bye.